Aji, this is called Coffee and Conversation. It's called Coffee and Conversation, Aji.
Oh.
Huh?
Oh.
Oh? Oh, 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 oh. To the O.
What are you doing on your phone in the middle of? I'm playing a game. I need to reach the
You
next
do
level. How? There's literally no
Aji,
with oil
What?
touch. You do
do me a
not
favor. Turn that down just a tad bit.
Oh.
oil match it.
Not all the way down. You have to turn it all the way down. Just a little bit.
Oh.
Let me see. Turn it up just a little bit. You can turn it up.
Oh.
Can you do it? You want me to do it?
Mhm.
Let me see. Let me see.
I'm just an average man with an average life. I work from 9 to 5. Hell, I pay the price. All I want is to be left alone in my average home. But why do I always feel like I'm in the twilight zone? And I always feel like somebody's watching me. And I have no privacy. Oh, I always feel
Somebody's watching, y'all.
somebody's watching me. Tell me, is it just a dream? When I come home at night, I get the door real tight. People call me on the phone, I'm trying to avoid. But if the people on TV see me, or am I just paranoid? When I'm in the shower, I'm afraid to wash my hair. Cause I might open my eyes and find someone standing there. People say I'm crazy, just a little touch. But maybe showers remind me of psycho too much. That's why I always feel like somebody's watching me. And I have no privacy. Oh, I always feel like somebody's watching me. Who's playing tricks on me?
Somebody's watching, y'all, peoples, baby.
I don't know anymore. Other neighbors watching me. Well, it's the mailman watching me. And I don't feel safe anymore. Oh, what a mess. I wonder who's watching me now.
Ooh,
The
IRS.
I always feel like somebody's watching me. And I have no privacy. Oh, I always feel like somebody's watching me. Tell me, is it just a dream? I always feel like somebody's watching me. And I have no privacy. Oh, I always feel like somebody's watching me. Who's playing tricks on me? Oh, I always feel like somebody's watching me. I always feel like somebody's watching me. I always feel like somebody's watching me.
Fix this thing.
I always feel like somebody's
enjoy my coffee.
Get out of my privacy. I gotta steal. Somebody's watching me. Watching me. I gotta steal. Somebody's watching me.
Somebody's always watching, baby. Hey, yo, what's up? Come on, y'all, let's join the feed, man. So what we do on this show, right? We do edutainment here. And I told everybody before, if y'all haven't got the Rex 84, y'all should really get the Rex 84. I'm not going to lie. You got to get the Rex 84, baby, if you haven't seen it. So you got to bear with me. I'm just getting up. This is the Coffee and Conversation. This is not the Ask Sabir Bey 21,000 questions. What you can do is you can email me or you can support me at Chime SabirBeyRadio@gmail.com. If some of y'all have my numbers, you can, or you can go to PayPal, or you can go to Zelly, SabirBeyRadio@gmail.com. Very easy. I don't do Cash App anymore because you don't try to bully me or force me into doing something like a business. I didn't want to do. Ever since that dude passed away, Cash App been very, very funny. So you don't have to depend on one. So I do have a Zelly, Real Sabir Bey, SabirBeyRadio@gmail.com is the Zelly. If you love this content, this is how you support the content. If you have PayPal, it's very easy too. Okay, Sabir Bey, it's right there, SabirBeyRadio@gmail.com. That is the PayPal, and that's the Zelly, or the Chime. Okay, so you gotta bear with me. My daughter's sitting here, and I'm gonna cover a lot of things. So I'll open up the line for y'all just in case they try to kick y'all off of Instagram. Y'all can come on over here. Y'all notice I'm not even dressed yet. Have y'all noticed yet? I'm not naked, but I'm not dressed. I wake up like this, B. I go to bed at 3:00 in the morning. So let me give a shout out to my sister Rose in Jersey before we start. Shout out to my sister Rose. Shout out to my brother Tommy in DC, not Tommy Davidson. Shout out to my brother Lester Spike, my big brother Lester Spike. Y'all know who that is? Lester Spike is an actor. That's my big brother. I love that brother. He said, brother, you got to have a skill. And what you just did on Michael Collier's show was a skill. So let me show y'all who Lester Spike is, just in case y'all don't know who that brother is. Y'all know that big brother from Any Given Sunday, right? That's my big brother. Shout out to Lester Spike. Let me zoom in. You probably seen him on My Wife and Kids, Any Given Sunday, Transformers. So yeah, that's my dude. That's my brother. All right. So shout out to my brother Lester Spike. So the crazy part is I do this every day, people. And honestly, I ask people to support every day on this feed. I shouldn't even have to ask people to support. And some people do things because they want something from somebody. I do this every single day. And I love doing it because I've been doing radio for a long time. So I used to put my own money up to actually do my own radio show also. So I'll be juggling between my daughter, have my other son, and what I do, my life. I do try to get to the gym much as I can. I try to give y'all health benefits also. I do. This is what I do all day long. So hopefully y'all can support it. Again, that's the Zelly and that's the PayPal. You can go there right now. We're not starting yet, but I want to warm up for y'all, okay? This stuff is kind of nasty. I ain't gonna lie to you, but it's hella good. This stuff is hella good. Oh my God, man, this stuff is a joke, man. So you can come get me and say that I'm practicing medicine without a license. Come on, get me. Come get me and say I'm practicing law without a license. Also, come get me. If you choose to try to challenge me on this, come get me. I'm fine. So anybody that's on the feed, y'all can come to my YouTube channel. What we're going to do is we're going to have some fun. I'm going to put my link up here. And yes, you are listening to the Sabir Bey Show. which I love to do. Okay, shout out to the whole panel again from the Michael Collier's morning show. And I always want to give a shout out to Michael Collier because Mike is a real dude, and Mike will always reach out to me. Always, no matter what it is. And I will always be there when he calls. So I'm not a bandwagon riding dude. I don't do that. Okay, so are y'all ready to rock with me? Is everybody good on Instagram? Come on, share this out on Instagram, y'all. Let's go. Because once you get to this particular point, you can never return, which I never, ever return at all. Are y'all ready to rock with me? Let's go. Let's put this up so we can have some fun. Give me 1 second. How many of y'all know who Mortal Technique is? Raise your hand. How many of y'all know who my great brother is, Immortal Technique? Hit the link if y'all want to come on the feed. Closed mouths don't get fed. Shout out to my brother, Immortal Technique, always, man. This brother is one of the rawest, realest dudes in hip-hop, besides my brother Gemstones. But we're going to rock out, okay? So please support. Let's go. Y'all ready? If you want a one-on-one with me, then you can email me, baby. Let's go. Y'all ready?
Yeah. It's that
Coffee
real
and conversation.
this time
Jump on the feed, baby.
Mortal Technique. Revolutionary Volume 2. It's on now, motherfucker. Lock and load. This is the point of no return. I can never go back. Life without parole. Upstate, shackled and trapped. Living in the hole. Looking at the world through a crack. Fuck that. I'd rather shoot it out and get clapped. I've gone too far. There ain't no coming back for me. Auschwitz gas chamber full of Zyklon B. Just like the Spanish exterminating Tainos. Raping the black and Indian women. Creating a blow. It's that real this time around. Yeah. It's that real this time around. Mortal Technique. Revolutionary Volume 2. It's on now, motherfucker. Lock and load. This is the point of no return. I can never go back. Life without parole. Upstate, shackled and trapped. Living in the hole. Looking at the world through a crack. Fuck that. I'd rather shoot it out and get clapped. I've gone too far. There ain't no coming back for me. Auschwitz gas chamber full of Zyklon B. Just like the Spanish exterminating Tainos. Raping the black and Indian women. Creating Latino. This is the point of no return. I can never go back. Life without parole. Upstate, shackled and trapped. Living in the hole. Looking at the world through a crack. Fuck that. I'd rather shoot it out and get clapped. I've gone too far. There ain't no coming back for me. Auschwitz gas chamber full of Zyklon B. Just like the Spanish exterminating Tainos. Raping the black and Indian women. Creating Latinos. Motherfuckers made me out of self-righteous hatred. And now you got yourself a virus. Stuck in the matrix. A suicide bomber. Strapped and ready to blow. Lethal injection. Strapped down. Ready to go. Don't you understand? You'll never let me live out in peace. Concrete jungle. Guerrilla war out in the streets. Nat Turner with the sickle, pitchfork and machete. The end of the world. Motherfucker, you not ready. This is the point of no return. And nobody can stop it. Malcolm Little when he knelt before Elijah Muhammad, the comet that killed the dinosaurs, changing the earth. They love to criticize, they always say I changed for the worse. Like prescription pills when you misusing them, nigga. The Templar Knights when they took Jerusalem, nigga, and figured out what was buried under Solomon's temple. Al-Aqsa, the name is not coincidental. I know too much, the government is trying to murder me. No coming back like cutting your wrists open vertically. How could the serpent be purposely put in charge of the country? To criticize, they always say I changed for the worse. Like prescription pills when you misusing them, nigga. The Templar Knights when they took Jerusalem, nigga, and figured out what was buried under Solomon's temple. Al-Aqsa, the name is not coincidental. I know too much, the government is trying to murder me. No coming back like cutting your wrists open vertically. How could the serpent be purposely put in charge of the country? Genetic engineered sickness spread amongst me. My people are so hungry that they attack without reason. Like a fucking dog ripping off the hand that feeds them. In
Immortal technique is treason to the Patriot Act. So come and get me, motherfucker, cause I'm not coming back. This is the point from which I can never return. And if I back down now, then forever I burn. This is the point from which I can never retreat. Cause if I turn back now, there can never be peace. This is the point from which I will die, succeed, live in the struggle. I know I'm alive when I bleed. From now on, it can never be the same as before. Cause the place that I'm from doesn't exist anymore. This is the point of no return, nigga. You better believe this. Mary Magdalene giving birth to the children of Jesus. The evolution of the world, bloody and dramatic. Human beings killing monkeys to conquer the planet. The kingdoms of Africa and Mesopotamia. Machine gun your body with depleted uranium. This is the age of microchips and titanium. The dark side of the moon in contact with aliens. I started out like Australians, criminal minded, broken to hell, tore it down and built a city behind it. Southpaw, murderous methodology, nigga. Remember that I'm just a man, don't follow me, nigga. Cause once you got the planet, the kingdoms of Africa and Mesopotamia. Machine gun your body with depleted uranium. This is the age of microchips and titanium. The dark side of the moon in contact with aliens. I started out like Australians, criminal minded, broken to hell, tore it down and built a city behind it. Southpaw, murderous methodology, nigga. Remember that I'm just a man, don't follow me, nigga. Cause once you pass the point, you can never go home. You gotta face the possibility of dying alone. So tell me, motherfucker, how could you die for the throne when you don't even got the fucking heart to die for your own? It rains acid, follow me, nigga. Cause once you pass the point, you can never go home. You gotta face the possibility of dying alone. So tell me, motherfucker, how could you die for the throne when you don't even got the fucking heart to die for your own? It rains acid, one day the earth will cry from a stone, and you'll be looking at the world living inside of a dome. Computerized humanity living inside of a clone. This is the place where the unknown is living and real. Wormwood, the Planet X, and the Seven Seal. Universal truth is not measured in mass appeal. This is the last time that I kneel and pray to the sky. Cause almost everything that I was ever told was wormwood, the Planet X, and the Seven Seal. Universal truth is not measured in mass appeal. This is the last time that I kneel and pray to the sky. Cause almost everything that I was ever told was a lie. This is the point. So truth is not measured in mass appeal. This is the last time that I kneel and pray to the sky. Cause almost everything that I was ever told was a lie. This is the point from which I can never return. And if I back down now, then forever I burn. This is the point from which I can never retreat. Cause if I turn back now, there can never be peace. This is the point from which I will die, succeed, live in the struggle. I know I'm alive when I bleed. From now on, it can never be the same as before. Cause the place that I'm from doesn't exist anymore.
Yo, somebody go get Umar Johnson, that hypocrite. He did a video yesterday talking about, and this is not about him. You can go send this to him. He talking about we need to unify. That nigga, he the one that was on, I was on Michael Collier's show Monday, I believe Monday. And Umar, when my name came up on there, Umar said, don't bring Sabir on the show. I don't never say don't bring an individual on the show. He called Michael. Y'all can go back and watch the replay. If I'm lying, anybody watch the show, please get on the feed. And then he started texting Michael Collier and telling Michael Collier, don't bring Sabir on. And this is what is happening with us. And you got to address this issue, people. That's why I played that song. I want y'all to understand that it's not the so-called white man that y'all keep talking about. Yeah, he plays a big part, but it's our people also. Umar called that brother and said, don't bring Sabir on. But Michael Collier had me on his show yesterday. I had to wake up again. I think it was Tuesday, Monday. What day is today? I don't even know what the day is. One of these days. Oh, it was Tuesday, I think it was. Michael Collier called me and told me what took place with Umar Johnson. So when dudes get on these feeds and try to impress y'all, I'm telling you, these niggas are snakes, B. Y'all don't get it yet? Bear with me. They snakes. So Umar went and said, oh, don't have Sabir on the show. I said, damn, I would never did nothing like that. I would have never did nothing like that. I appreciate the sister for asking me about do I have an issue with Umar, and I said no, I don't have an issue with Umar Johnson, but I understand Umar Johnson. But Umar Johnson wants to be a long, shoreman, whatever, you know what I mean. But yeah, I just want y'all to know that. And if I'm wrong about anything, share this to Umar. He can come over here, and I don't talk about people behind their back, but he can definitely come over to the feed, okay? And let's have this conversation. All right. So the crazy part is that y'all believe that it's Sabir Bey. And I tell y'all all the time, it's the conscious people, right, that does these things. It's the conscious people. If anybody watched that show, y'all already know what was going on. So, and then they would do their own video and talk about we need to come together. Who's the we that need to come together? Who are the we that need to come together? They love to say that when they by themselves. But I'm always with these people. Yes, that's a hell of a quote, ain't it? That's the quote the brother made before he passed away. That was going to get executed. And I say the same thing. That's why I played the song, Immortal Technique. That's why I played it. You got to face the fact of dying alone. So I've been shot multiple times. Every day, I go to sleep and I say, Bismillah. I wake up, Bismillah. I get on a plane, Bismillah, because tomorrow may be your last day, or that night may be your last day. So from Allah we come from, and Allah we return to. And I live that life for real. Every day I think about that. And what happens, you got fake conscious people who actually play you or tell you something different. I would never say, ever say, bring a brother on a platform. If I'm wrong about anything I'm saying, come on the feed. But I got something for y'all too. Y'all ready? I got something for you too. So don't just keep typing, people. Y'all can jump on the feed, all right? I'm on Instagram, X, YouTube, and Facebook. No excuses. Let's go. The Fifth Element, baby. Sabir Bey Show. Let's go. Fifth Element. Let's go. I'm hip hop all day.
We rock every night. What's up? Look, he's a hoe. Fuck what he say. There's a picture of his ass with a price tag.
What's
up? We rock every night. What's up? Look, he's a hoe. Fuck what he say. There's a picture of his ass with a price tag on eBay. Deja vu, the matrix must be having glitches. Cause I could have sworn I just smashed some short bitches. You only come to where my hip is. You need to look up to me. Cause right now you're rhyming where my dick is. You just lost and can't believe. This cup is like Iraq and you the US. You need to leave. Battle Chris, please. I blaze 2 guns and have your ass looking like Saddam's 2 sons. Is that real shit, wow? You sound like a kid that got gassed after watching 8 Mile. Now pull up your pride, Neo. How did I beat you? Did it have anything to do with the mic I speak through? No. But if you really want to get far, don't think you a pussy. No, you are. Yeah. You don't want no parts of men. You don't want to start no shit with men.
Starting out with you, baby.
You got to pay. I laid out the gospel and you still can't say hey. You don't want no parts of men. You don't want to start no shit with men. Hip hop is something we got to pay. I laid out the gospel. Yo, fuck a freestyle. I write for the love. I got a head you can come off the top of. Before you step to me in this house, you need to stop and wipe that come off your mouth. Battling me, this my trade. But first of all, shouldn't you be marching in the gay parade? You freestyle because you're lyrically lazy. You don't write, you bite, and you sound like Jay-Z. You're not even a worthy adversary. You only got 10 words in your whole vocabulary. Really? Big Bay, hip hop is something we got to Big Bay. I laid on gospel. Yo, fuck a freestyle. I write for the love. I got a head you can come off the top of. Before you step to me in this house, you need to stop and wipe that come off your mouth. Battling me, this my trade. But first of all, shouldn't you be marching in the gay parade? You freestyle because you're lyrically lazy. You don't write, you bite, and you sound like Jay-Z. You're not even a worthy adversary. You only got 10 words in your whole vocabulary. Really, what you saying to Chris? Hip hop ain't your dick, so please stop playing with this. Step into me like you the better man. When you know you wanna sleep with Michael and never land, bitch. You wanna continue this or what? Or you wanna take your ass to the back and shut the fuck up? You don't want no parts with man, babe. You don't wanna start no shit with man, babe. Hip hop is something you got to, babe. I laid out the gospel and you still can't say, babe. You don't want no parts with man, babe. You don't wanna start no shit with man, babe. Hip hop is something you got to, babe. I laid out the gospel. Nah, babe, you don't wanna start no shit with me, babe. Hip hop is something you got to, babe. I laid out the gospel. Nah, man, I ain't think so. You one-dimensional. I let my mind and the ink flow. Your freestyle is garbage. You need more push. You rusty. You need oil like George Bush. Amateur, you want more? Well, after this, you still go home broke while I continue my tour. And when I come back with the cavalry, you'll be in the same spot talking about you wanna battle me. I don't even know you or about your state, but you young. The moms know you out this late. I can tell by your off the head rhymes that you're desperate for fame in the game. But it's past for bedtime. Yeah, we gonna get down tonight. You hide behind freestyling, cause your ass can't write. When MCs freestyle, they get nothing again. But when MCs write songs, they get published. Come on! You don't want no parts, man, hey. You don't want to start no shit, man, hey. Hip hop is something you got to, man, hey. I laid out the gospel and you can't say, man. You don't want no parts, man, hey. You don't want to start no gospel, man, hey. Hip hop is something you got to, man, hey. I laid out the gospel.
I laid out the gospel for you. This is the gospel hip hop solo. Let me explain. If you see me jump back and forth, I'm dealing with my daughter. So let me explain this to y'all. And y'all can stop typing and come on the feed, okay? If I ever went to court, what would go into court with me? The gospel hip hop. Why? Because the Bible said don't swear. What is she doing? The Bible said don't swear. Hold up. The Bible says don't swear. All of you good hypocritical Christians, the Bible says don't swear. Go read your books. I know y'all on here because it says don't swear. I believe it's in the book of Revelations. And niggas still don't get it. Don't even know why they're slaves. What up, my sis? How are you, sis?
Peace.
I'm just
doing good.
multitasking with this little girl, boy. And look, this is why y'all Christians. Most of y'all don't even know why you're a Christian. This is why. If you understand the conversos, if you study Spain, that's why when you heard Tech was talking about Spain, all these people talking about Spain, Spain wasn't even Spain until 1492. But you can't tell these black people this, and they would never teach this in school. None of your schools they would teach this in. And I was in Spain many times and getting ready to go back. And if you studied this history about the Moors, all this is right there. And I'm sitting here last night and I'm trying to figure out these people why y'all acting like what happened with Janet Jackson is breaking news. It's not breaking news, B. What happened to Eric Adams is not breaking news either. None of that. What happened to Diddy is not even breaking news. None of that is breaking news. You know what is breaking news, though? What's happening in Lebanon. You know what is breaking news? What's happening in Gaza. You know what's breaking news? What's happening in the Congo. That's called breaking news. What's happening over here? That's not breaking news. But I want y'all to understand the conditioning of our people, because you don't have men that have balls. You don't have men, and I'm talking, some of you women know exactly what I'm talking about. Y'all men don't have balls. I don't even know what happened to them anymore, the balls anymore. That's why I can play what I want to play, rather they ban the video, exit the video, get rid of the video. I'm a creative. I'm a creator. I create and keep creating. I create something out of nothing. And that's what we usually do. And that's what children do. You know, when you were a child, I don't know, some of y'all may not have done this. Let me tell you how ill we were growing up. It was 5 boys. It was 9 of us. My oldest brother got killed. It was 5 of us. We used to create things as children, my brother and us. And it's so funny. If I get on the phone with my brothers, they'll tell you stories, sis. We don't have that creative mind anymore. We used to create these paper people, my brother and us. We used to create a light. We used to draw. Now, mind you, I'm telling you something. We was like 9, 10, 11 years old. We used to create these light poles. We used to draw the light poles up, right? We used to cut the light poles out. I swear to God, says this is creative. I'm telling you, how the hell did we know how to do this? We didn't have the internet. We didn't have social media. So we're creating things. And when you let a child play, a child creates. A child creates when they play. What we do as adults, we stop them from creating, or we tell them to go play a sport. So when we were little children, right, my brother and us, father, we couldn't go out. You know, we was the type that had to be in the house when the sun went down. You know, when the lights outside came on, that type of, you know. So we used to create these paper people, and we used to make tams. I don't know if y'all know what a tam is. It's like a little hat. You know, we used to. How the hell did we know how to create these things? We used to put tape on the back of them, draw the people, and then we would draw the hat and would put the hat on the paper. We would cut the paper people out. I swear to God, this is weird, right? This is what we were doing and we would sit in the window and put the light pole in the window as if they gangsters on the corner. I swear to God, this is what we used to do. My other oldest brother would tell you the story. He'd be like, yo, you remember all that? I said, yeah, nigga. I said, we used to sit in a window on the third floor on Catherine Street, couldn't go outside, and draw paper people. We were creative. So we used to have these Ken dolls and these Barbie dolls, and I swear to God, this is weird as hell. This is before we started even having sex. I swear I'm going to tell y'all some stories, okay? Where did we get this idea from? I swear. So we used to have this thing. It used to be a doll called Stretch Armstrong. You used to stretch him, right? And we had G.I. Joe, $6 Million Man, those types of things, like those toys, right? So we used to take cereal boxes and make them cars. We used to cut the box out, right? Flip the window up as if they were sitting in a car. I swear to God, this is what we were doing. We was being creative at the time. Like, and we would have G.I. Joe fighting with Ken because Ken was a punk. And Ken used to get beat up by Stretch Armstrong, G.I. Joe. I don't even know where this shit came from. I swear to God. This is weird. And I'm sitting here and like looking at the creativity that we used to have. Now we don't even have it. Somebody instilling this crazy stuff in our heads. They're instilling this on social media because there is no more creativity in us. So on social media, niggas are stealing stuff. And that's what niggas do. And then when you come being authentic, they would say, don't bring Sabir Bay over here because Sabir Bay might do such and such. Right? So, yo, even down to the Barbie, we had Barbie having a menstruum. How the hell did we know that? We were kids, mind you, but we started having sex at 14, 15 years old, my brother and us. But the crazy part is our TV went off at 12 o'clock. I don't know if you know that or not. Remember that old time when it would go off at a certain time? And that's the type of show. We didn't have all these multiple channels we have today. Aja, put that in the room, babe. Put that in the room, okay? So we had 3, 6, 10, and 12, I believe. Damn, I got a good memory. 3, 6, 10, and 12. I don't know how many of y'all had that. You had to turn the joint, you know what I mean? So these, at that particular time, we were creating things. But when this man does what he does, he's watching you. He's studying you, right? He's studying you. And this is why certain people don't want certain people on certain platforms. So somebody said, after the Star Spangled Banner, I'm done. Somebody said, after the Star Spangled Banner. So the creativity, because your mind is a computer. Your mind is the computer. So what we do as adults, we stop the children from creating. Like sometimes my daughter do things and I'll be like, I want to stop. But no, she's creating because children imitate what you do. They imitate everything that you do. But my father, you know, if that was the case, I got ass whoopings. I don't know about y'all, but my father was no joke. That nigga would hit you with a 2x4, extension cords, line us up. He had 5 badass boys. So I don't know. I don't even hit my children. I'll be hurting when I do that. I'll be wanting to, but yeah, I can't. So he said, laugh a lot. Yes, I remember, bro. So this is why some people are afraid of real authentic people. Let your children play. Like what happened to Janet Jackson and what's happening to Diddy They're just victims, B. So is Eric Adams. They're all victims. But you have people in this conscious community that actually know better. They know better. So this will be breaking news right here. Not Janet Jackson, because I'm with Janet Jackson, no doubt. I'm with Janet Jackson on that. So Tennessee passes a law to ban pride flag from classrooms. What do y'all think about that one? Now, this is news. Somebody said 48, 17, 10, 29. Yes.
What are you doing?
I'm live, baby.
You said put this in a room.
Yeah, because I'm live and it's loud. Okay.
Oh.
So, but y'all not saying this is breaking news, right? Y'all not talking about this, but you talking about Eric Adams and you talking about Janet Jackson. That's not breaking news, but I understand DL Hughley. I understand. They have to go along to get along. That's the problem with these people that y'all watch every day. Why is somebody saying something about Bam? You speaking about Bam? Come on, bring Bam to the cipher, won't y'all? Why y'all bringing up Bam Bada? What, you know something that I don't know? Y'all know something I don't know? Come on the feed. I mean, I want them to come on the feed, sis. This is the weird part. Come on the feed. What Bam got to do with my conversation right now? Come on the feed. Stop speaking for other men. Yes, all y'all got to do is share the videos out. Shit, niggas. And I'm going to call your bluff. I'm going to show you how you ain't got no balls. Because niggas on the feed, just hit the link, B.
What does that have to do with what you're discussing?
Because that's what this is, a stalker, baby. You don't understand. I'm gonna deal with the stalkers too, but I'm gonna bring them on the feed and I'm gonna embarrass the hell out of them. I'm gonna be like a comedian and roast your ass.
Y'all need to stay focused. As the great Umar Johnson say, brother, stay focused, okay?
Exactly, but he missed everything I said about Umar Johnson calling another man, because I can say that's a bitch move from Philly. We call that bitch moves when you call somebody and say, don't have Sabir Bey on the feed. Nah, nigga, that's bitch move. Because if I don't like you, I'm going to tell you to your face. Even if you get on his feed, I'm going to tell you to your face. That's called, I never called a woman a bitch and I never put my hands on a woman. But I will call a dude a bitch in a heartbeat. And I will put my hands on a nigga. Okay? So I don't care about Umar Johnson, but I just want y'all to understand what he did. If y'all didn't see the show, y'all need to go back and watch Michael Collier's show. When he called Michael Collier when I was supposed to be on a panel. And as soon as my name came up, Sabir Bey, he said he was blowing Michael's phone up. You ain't hear that phone ringing, sis? You hear that phone ringing? He's like, and then he texted him. You can hear the texts and Mike. He said, "Who? Come on, B. Like, why do that? Why? So Michael said, yo, Sabir, he told me the story. Y'all don't realize I have ears everywhere. So Michael said, well, Umar didn't. He even said Baba on it, but he said Umar didn't want you on there. And then his sister, I love the sister's response when the sister said, Sabir, do you have beef? Do you have an issue with, no, she said, do you have beef with Umar? What did I say? Did y'all see the video what I did yesterday? I said, sister, I don't even eat meat. So I have a beef with nobody. If somebody got an issue with me, that's all they got to do is come out and talk to me. I have no beef. But you can't on one hand, and you have to address these issues, people. If you don't address the issue with these brothers or sisters or anybody in these positions, you're part of the problem. So when the sister said that, I said, listen, I have no beef with nobody. I don't. You follow me? So don't ever think I have an issue with anybody. South Philly in the house. What's up? Philly in the building. I got Philly on Instagram, y'all. So I'm a real Philly dude. So when I do what I do, right, I'm always with everybody. If anybody, bear with me. Let me help y'all out. This is my Baba, Dr. Leonard Jeffries. If y'all don't know who he is, I want to show y'all something. This is Brother Leonard Jeffries when we was in Philly. So for people to say I don't sit with the Pan-Africans, this is elders. If y'all don't know who Leonard Jeffries is, I suggest y'all go research who he is. This is my elder, Rudolph Windsor. He wrote From Babylon to Timbuktu. That's me. That's his wife. And I had no locks in my hair. I did a sit-down interview with him in Atlanta. If anybody ever read this book, for y'all cats that don't understand, I do have this video too. If you never read this book, From Babylon to Timbuktu, this is Rudolph Windsor. That's Rudolph Windsor. This is Rudolph Windsor, him and his wife. This is us sitting down, and he's telling me that, brother, you got to spread this word. That's Rudolph Windsor right there and his wife and I. So don't ever think I got an issue with nobody, big. So they may have an issue with Sabir, but I don't have an issue. I don't even eat meat. You would never catch me in none of those spots. He said, I understood that they both weirdos. Yeah, I mean, Umar Johnson and I'm not gonna call them weirdos, but I just want y'all to understand. I don't do stuff like that. I just speak the truth. I just know from growing up that some people never had women, they never had attention, but people do things for attention. And when you get money, money creates power. And that's what happened with Polite. And it eventually happened to him. So you don't necessarily have to beat these people up. That's all you got to do is sit back and let it unfold. That's all you got to do. When you see what's happening to Diddy, that's power. That was power. When we was coming up, when I used to hustle, we used to have a smoke it clean the car better than a car wash. So, and I, you know, the weird part about it, sister, even when I was hustling, I used to tell a nigga stop smoking, even though I was selling it to him. Nigga, who does that? Like the conscious, you know, when your conscious kicks in, it's like, come on, bro, you got to stop. So the weird part is these dudes never had anything. Even though my father and mother was married for 54 years and had 9 kids, we all in the same goddamn house, B. We still had. My father wasn't working a 9 to 5. My father was doing, you know, he was independent and raised all of us in the house. My mom had bars. So let me give y'all the rundown how this works. My mother had a bar on 23rd and Dickerson. It's not even up there anymore. If you look it up, it used to be called Laddie and Jones Love Lounge. Damn, I can remember that since I was little. My mom had a bar. It's called Laddie and Jones Love Lounge on 23rd and Dickerson. She used to have a bar on Grace Ferry Avenue also, but it was ran by a different family. I need you to understand my background. I am South Philly. I'm Philly all day. So some of y'all probably caught that because when I said 23rd and Dickerson, 22nd and Catherine, y'all know who I am. So the thing is that growing up like that, my father always made sure we had, no matter what it was. Even though he had an 8th grade education, he built the whole goddamn South Philly, Sheriffs, and North Philly. Right? So there is no excuse for us not to do what we're doing in 2024. I understand. I want y'all to understand how the discipline you have to have dealing with this. Dudes like Umar, dudes like Polite, they never had anything growing up. So they either look for people that they could take advantage of, right? Or influence or fleece. Once you understand that they're no different than a politician, B, they're no different. How many of y'all ever read this book right here? Talk to me for a minute. I'm going to Eric Adams and all them for a minute, okay? How many of y'all know about this book? I'm going to show you how you stay 1 step ahead or 10 steps ahead of them. I bought this book years ago in Washington, D.C. I'm going to show you why people are the way they are. Bear with me. So with Puffy, Eric Adams, all of them, it's just their nigga wake-up calls. That's all that really happening. Let's go here for a second. Let me see if I can blow this up and see if this is right. Can you see this on the screen, sis? Let me make sure you can see this.
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, let's move this out the way. Let's blow it up a little bit more so y'all can see why these things are happening out here. People submit themselves to authority and power of another person for a variety of reasons. If I didn't love my people, I wouldn't show y'all none of this. So once you understand what is going on now, mind you, this is in a bookstore in Washington, D.C. I bought years ago. It's not even in there no more. I just left that bookstore, right? So let's move over here for a second. Let's scroll down so you can see the rest of it. Do you see what he says here? People do these things for what? Now, bear with me 1 second. And this is the majority of the people. Goodwill or gratitude for a favor shown to them. So you can't get mad at any of them. You can't get mad at Diddy. You can't get mad at none of them. Majority of you people that's on this feed call women bitches and disrespect women and beat them up and call them, you know, y'all are guilty of this. You ain't got to be a celebrity for that. But this is what is happening right here. You want profit. You want to profit from it. So these people were not children, B. These were grown people. If you in Jersey, that's the age of consent, I think is 15, 14, sis. Right? I believe it is in Jersey. Right? But if you're 17, 18, 19, 20, I told you, I was doing it since I was 14 years old. Nigga, you think these people didn't know? Nigga, you know what you're doing. I don't care if it was a guy or with a girl. It doesn't matter which way you're doing it. Are you playing yourself today? So what they do is they hold all of this stuff against you, B. All of this stuff, when it's time to bring it out, they're going to bring it out. Bring it out, bring it out, bring it out. You can't talk with a barrel in your mouth, my nigga. Think about it. So this is what they do to most people. So when I see people on social media, some of these conscious people too, a lot of these conscious niggas jump on niggas' penises like holes in heat. Every time something nice, they jump on it. Right? So when you ready, you don't have to get ready. You stay ready all the time. That's hip hop, baby. That's why I could do what I do on these shows. And this is why my brother Lester Spike said, yo, Sabir, I don't know if you notice or not, brother, but that's a gift that you have. And a gift to have to remember or memorize all these things that you do in a book. That's good. And it is a gift. When I'm presenting stuff to people, I'm showing you. This thing goes so deeper than what people think it is, B. This thing goes very, very deep, yo. Very deep. Right? So as I'm looking at all this and DL disrespecting Janet Jackson, but didn't they say protect the black woman? Why is everybody disrespecting Janet Jackson when she only telling you the truth? Why? I mean, somebody, come on, I need some women to come on the feed. Why are you men allowing all of these dudes to disrespect Janet Jackson? You niggas are hypocrites, bro.
That's because men are not used to redirecting other men's behavior.
Exactly.
Or not even redirecting, just speaking on the behaviors in general. You get most of that in more of the women community. That's from my experience.
Yo, there was a sister I was looking at on Instagram. I'm gonna see if I can find her. I want y'all to hear what she said. Bear with me. I just gotta let you hear what she said about people. I said she's right in what she said. But DL don't even want to have this conversation. DL don't want to have this. So let me see if I can find it real fast. Give me 1 second. There was a sister talking about let me see if I can find it. About women. Where's it at? Here she go. Listen to this sister. I can't make this up. Hold up.
Bitches say to me that Diddy forced you to do a motherfucking thing. Nah, I'm not gonna take that shit. Nah, you played a part. Because see, Diddy can't become a monster by himself. There's people that have to constantly keep feeding that motherfucking beast. And the reality is that there are people out here that will do any motherfucking thing for success. That's it, that's all. They'll do anything for wealth.
Yep.
That's it, that's all. If it means sacrificing every ounce of their integrity, every ounce of their morale and their beliefs, they'll do it. But here's the thing about it. You can't circle back and tell us that you was a motherfucking victim. You was not being groomed. It was your greed. And until you address your greed, then you can address the situation. Otherwise, miss me with that motherfucking bullshit.
Oh, she got to be
I
East
don't give a
Coast
fuck how
girl.
much money a nigga got. You're gonna be out here prostituting me and shit, nigga. You know, it's like, come on now. At some point in time, I think what it is that a lot of you females is mad because he disrespected the fuck out you and didn't give you what the fuck you came for. Let's just really talk about it. I'm being honest with you. Because that was disrespectful ass shit that you participated in. And it had nothing to do with motherfucking Diddy. All Diddy was doing was taking advantage of motherfuckers who was willing and able to be taken advantage of. Let's have a real motherfucking conversation now. I don't think y'all ready for 2024 and all its truth because I'm going to give you the motherfucking facts. Some of you niggas was hanging around Diddy and you knew how the fuck Diddy got down. You was okay with it, nigga. You trying to play, y'all. A lot of you niggas trying to play like you don't know what the fuck Diddy be doing, but Diddy be definitely Diddying. Diddy be definitely Diddying. Okay? And
the weird part is, bear with me. You heard what she said, greed. Guess what's inside this book about greed? Let me see if I can pull that one up. Y'all ready? Let me show y'all something. I'm telling y'all not getting what I'm saying to you. Read this book, big. This is why y'all don't want this conversation. She sound like she's from the East Coast too. I swear to God. She's either from Philly or New York, my G. I swear to God. That's an East Coast thing right there. I told you, East Coast is something totally different, B. That East Coast attitude is a mother. I have to remind myself when I go back home sometimes. Hey, nigga, I am Philly. But look what it says here. Bear with me. I want y'all to comprehend this. If y'all want to come on, sing along, y'all. Corruption destroys a nation. Greed and bribery and fraud devours a country from within inside, leaving it weak and vulnerable. Corruption is merely a moral and evil or practical menace. Talk to me for a minute. How do I come up with all this stuff to make it make sense to y'all? But y'all don't want this type of conversation. So this is in that book. So when someone presents something to me, like I told you, I could have been paid like a mug before. I turned down a lot of stuff, B. You ain't gonna never catch a nigga in the bed talking about I was in the bed with Severe Bay. That nigga was sucking my joint, nigga. I was. Woo, this mother is real, B. So a lot of these dudes I do know in this industry. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I do know them. I just don't go to certain parties either. I be invited to certain things. I just don't go unless it's a real hip hop show with Kara as one, nigga. I'm there, nigga. So these. And the reason why you don't see certain people, and I'm not keep going back to Umar, that's why Umar didn't want me on that show when he was on the panel. But thanks to Michael Colley, he brought me back the next day because Umar said, don't bring me on because you know why? I'm a real journalist. Nobody sees Umar in Philadelphia. So if I'm on that panel, I'm going to ask real goddamn questions, my nigga. I'm going to ask the real hardcore questions because a real journalist prints what other people don't want. A real journalist prints what other people don't want. If you grown men is on my feed don't like what I'm saying, I need you to come on the feed and stop typing because I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna definitely put you on timeout until you get the courage enough to come on the feed. Okay, so if you don't like what I'm saying, stop typing. And I'm talking to you, brother Philip, with all love. Okay, I'm gonna put you on timeout, brother. Just being real with you. I'm going to put you on timeout. Excuse my Philly attitude, brother, but I'm a Philly dude all day. If you don't like it, let's go. Be quiet. The best thing you do is to listen. Don't worry about my attitude. My attitude is for my protection. Do you get it? It's for my protection. Learn something and spread the word. Okay? Learn something, spread the word. Okay? Hurry up, because I don't need to be on here all day. Stop typing. Just come on the feed. That's all you got to do. Okay? I don't need you to agree with me, brother. I don't need no pats on my back. I can do that, homie. Just chill out. There's no need to go back and forth. I told you, I'm going to put you on timeout, my family. Let's go, because there's no strings attached on me. Let's go.
Okay. Something for the kids. Step up in the club smoothly with the L in my hand. Bitches know that I'm a freak, like the Elephant Man. Intelligent plans, fuck a record deal. I want development land with my benevolent clan. And that's the reason that I only trust my fam. 40,000 records sold, 400 grand. Fuck a middleman, I won't pay anyone else. I'll bootleg it and sell it to the streets myself. I'd rather be that than signed and stuck on a shelf. And because of this, executives try to diss me. Racism frozen in time like Walt Disney. And now they say they want to get me signed to the majors. If I switch up my politics and change my behavior, trying to tell me what the rhyme about over the beat. Bitch niggas that never spent the day in the street. But I repeat that, nobody can hold my reins. I put the truth on tracks, nigga, simple and plain.
To anyone, it's not no strings on me. This is open for y'all.
I guess to America, I'm a disaster. A slave that was destined to own his masters. Independent in every single sense of the word. I say what I want, you fucking little sensitive herd. This is America. Thought we had freedom of speech, but now you want to try to control the way that I speak. And O'Reilly, you think you a patriot? You ain't nothing but a motherfucking racist bitch. Full of hatred, pressing the button, trying to eject me. But I don't got no motherfucking deal with Pepsi. No corporate sponsor telling me what to do. Asking me to tone it down during the interview, trying to minimize the issue, but I'm keeping it large. I love the place I live, but I hate the people in charge. Speaking is hard when you got strings attached, so I'ma say it for you, cause I don't got none of that. And if you didn't understand what I spit at your brain, hey yo son, let this little nigga explain.
To anyone, coffee and conversation, baby.
Come on, son, y'all niggas know the way that I do. ImmortalTechnique.com live for you. And I know sometimes it be making you nervous. The way I smash puppet rappers that belong in a circus. You motherfuckers just can't compare. Looking for a fan base that's
Not
no
even
other
there.
than. I know that you're scared and you're hiding up in the cut. But this is freedom of speech, nigga. Tell them what's up. Word, nigga. Fuck John Ashcroft. Nigga, fuck Fox News. Fuck those snake ass bitches trying to manipulate your opinion.
Woo.
Telling you what to think. Word the fuck up, nigga. Like we invaded niggas.
Stop typing,
Cause you
Philip.
wanna
I'll put you on
freedom,
timeout.
Racist motherfucker. You don't give a shit about those people. You can suck my dick. Relax, Tech, relax. Another rum and coke at the bar, nigga. It's my day off. Word up. Fuck. For the kids. For the kids.
If you're going to give input, come on the feed, homie.
Bandits.
Listen, if you're going to give feed, just come on the feed. If you're going to get feedback, just come on the feed. It does not sound easy, sis. Why do these dudes be hiding behind social media, sis? Could you talk to me for a minute? I guess you my co-host today. Why do these brothers hide behind social media? I'm not going to hurt your feelings, brother. How could you hurt? You can. Why do grown people say you're going to hurt my feelings? No, nigga, if you built like that, how you going to get your feelings hurt? How can a grown man say get their feelings hurt? Not going to hurt. It's not going to. Just come on the feed, brother. That's all I want to say. So either you want to come on the feed or just fall back, or I'll just put you on timeout until you get the courage up to come on the feed. I'll take blows, baby. Okay? Umar Johnson, attention ignored China's peaceful rise and instead pushes anti-China propaganda. This is what these cats do. Y'all don't realize I give everybody the floor. Have y'all noticed that? So Janet Jackson wasn't wrong, but if people study Ireland, they kept saying that Kamala's father was from Ireland, right? If you study the book called Ancient and Modern Britons by David McRitchie, y'all will understand the history. If you study the Irish, I'm from Philadelphia, right? We have Irish pubs in Philadelphia, Irish pubs in Philly. We have a place called Hollahans or Hollahans. And if you take the word Hollahan and you loosen up the word Hollahan, you will hear Allah, 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 Allah. Please do your research. When you study words, you have to analyze and scrutinize words, loosen them up and put them together. Allah is in Kala Allahan. Tala is in Tallahassee. Allah, Tala Allahassi. Majority of the words that we're using are Arabic. Rug is Arabic. Tariff is Arabic. Okay, bedroom is Arabic. Ice cream is Arabic. It's all Arabic. So I'm looking at they say killed that brother, and they killed that brother because the people, the governor, whoever that killed that brother or the prison, they know the history. The war or the crusades have never ever stopped. I need y'all to follow me. If I'm wrong, please correct me. You don't know anything about the Inquisition or the Crusades. Bear with me. Give me 1 second. This is the problem with black people, the so-called black conscious people that don't tell you. If I'm wrong, bring it to the cipher. Once you study the history of the Moors, I've been to a lot of Inquisition places in Spain. Once you study that history, you would know why. Okay? I told y'all to get that book called Africa versus America. It would help y'all a whole lot. I have it, the English text. But once you study this, the Crusades, it never stopped. The Crusades never stopped. It's never stopped at all. Bear with me. If you're a teacher or a scholar, let's talk. You have to study this, people. You have to study the Crusades. You have to study the Inquisition to find out what took place, what was going on. This, they're not going to teach this in the schools, B. So that brother that died, that got executed, they know the history. They know. You don't know because your black scholars are not telling you this. If I'm wrong, bring your scholars. Let's go. I told y'all, set it up. Like the brother said, would you mind sitting on a panel with people? I said, sure. If they want to sit on a panel with Sabir. That's the key. The key is, would they sit on the panel with me? I have no problem sitting on a panel with none of them. But would they sit on a panel with me? Once you understand the conversos, study the conversos, you would understand history. So the reason why I say this is the book I told everybody they need to get to. I have this on the PDF in the English text. It's called Africa versus America. Once you understand the history, this is a whole book. I just gave my other one to the guy. I put it, I put it in a book format for him. But everybody should have this. I know y'all don't want this because, oh no, brother, I don't want that, brother, because I got the Eagles jumping off, family. No, you better read. Y'all better read because I've been over these places, B. I just don't say everything on his feed because it's not even worth it anymore for me to tell it to y'all because it's over your heads. But once you start studying this history, you will understand everything that is happening with our people. Everything that is happening with our people. That's why I'm not jumping saying, because I want attention. All these Negroes jumping talking about, well, they indicted the first black sitting mayor. Nigga, they did it to Donald Trump too. They did it to all of these Negroes. It ain't no special stuff. Corruption is corruption. Corruption is corruption. It has no color. The problem is black people are trying to get in positions, right? And not really doing anything for our people. You heard me say our people, right? Not doing anything for our people, period. It's not talking about doing something for black people. You don't have to do nothing for black people because black people does not exist. How many times have I said that and said, let's have a conversation on this? This is black. I'm not black. Somebody help me out, sister. Could we get an educator on the feed so we can figure out what the hell they talking about is black? My skin is nowhere near black. You can bring my 5-year-old daughter in here. She'll tell you she's not black. She's brown. Nigga, how crazy are we? Well, they not doing that for black people. Well, show me a black person and I'll do something with it for them. Do something for them. You don't. If you don't understand affirmative action, those are privileges given to certain individuals. If you study the conversos, once you study the conversos, the Moriscos or the Moors that was converted into Catholicism and had to be beaten or killed to be baptized. You baptized, or we're going to kill you, or we're going to oust you. And then we're going to give you a privilege over the rest of them. That's the reality. Bring me all your scholars. We can have this conversation if I'm wrong. But the one thing they're not going to tell you is about Spain. What went down in Spain, babe? It's a lot of history that happened in Portugal and Spain. It wasn't even Spain until 1492. I know you don't want that history. You don't want it. But a lot of you want to take off for Thanksgiving. It wasn't Spain until 1492. Anything I'm presenting that's fake, phony, false, pseudo, whatever, bring it all to the cipher. I could take it on all day long. If you don't understand what happened before 1492, none of your black scholars teach history before 1492. Which one of them? I'm going to explain how this works. They're going to skip over everything and take you to ancient Kemet and tell you that Kemet, which is Greek, the ancient black gods, which ain't ancient. Black is not an ancient word. I'm going to say it again. Black is not an ancient word. Black is not an ancient word. It's Middle English. Go look it up in any dictionary. You got your children in the school system. It's Middle English. We never called ourselves black people. But you can find more traced all the way back. M-O-U-R-E, M-O-U-R, M-O-R-E. You can flip it all kinds of ways. But when I sit back and I have these arguments with people, I'll be like, why? What are we talking about? It's not ancient. But you let these cats say, well, brother, we the ancient black gods of Egypt. Egypt is not even ancient. It's Greek too. But they would never talk about El Fasad. But they're selling you this. The same people that was educated by the oppressor is telling you the same thing because we're not speaking different languages. This is crazy. Now, I hope y'all share this to somebody that's in the Nation of Islam too, so we can have this dialogue too. Or 5%, if I'm wrong. Should I give them some time, sister, so they can share it out to them? Should I share it out? Share it out, give it out to them?
Sure.
Let's give them time.
Mm-hmm.
So this is El Fasad. 642 is El Fasad. El Fasad is Arabic.
Uh-oh. You back to that again.
Oh, we're gonna go there, baby. I've been trying to tell Sinetta, now let's go. Would you rather kids be homeschooled? Damn right. You didn't see that video? Y'all didn't see that video when the lady talked about that too? You see that video, sis? But see, this is the part.
Was it when we were discussing it, or this is something different?
This is a lady, this European lady was talking about, hold on, let me see if I can find it. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can find it. She was talking about the school system. Here she go. Hold up. Here it is.
I see public school principals. Ooh. There are a lot of them who are homeschooling their children now.
I actually have heard that secret too. I get this from a lot of teachers. Same, right? And there's something wrong when the people who are running the schools are not sending their kids to those schools. They know something we don't know.
Let me tell you a secret about public school principals.
Ooh.
There are a lot of them who are homeschooling their children now.
I actually have heard that secret too. I get this from a lot of teachers.
Same,
right? And there's something wrong when the people who are running the schools are not sending their kids to those schools.
They know something we don't know. Let me tell you a secret.
But go ahead and get that education. Go on, you got to get the fundamentals. Fundamentals of what?
I would say to that, definitely, if you can do it for the children that do not have that security, it is time for the people that work in these places. I just had a conversation today to advocate for these children because they cannot advocate for themselves. They don't have people that can do much with them. I was sitting with a child today. Can't read 3-letter words, 2, 3, 4-letter words. That lets you know right there, their household, they don't like their children. There's no reason a child should not be able to do for themselves the basic essentials. That's ridiculous. But they have shoes on their feet, and they have weaves in their hair, and they have bags across their backs. Y'all really need to understand that we are in a dire need. to
Yeah.
really get ourselves together. If you know, like Sabir say, then it's like your obligation at this point. Spread the message, spread the word, provide the service.
But this is the weird part. Like, I'm gonna be real with you, man. Like, I tell people this, and I don't even know any other way to actually spread this to people so y'all can get what I'm saying. This stuff is crazy, B. Like that book right there, Lies My Teacher Told. That's why your children come home, don't know, they confused, don't know if they want to be a good boy or a girl. And on top of that, again, they're daycares for some parents. I'm gonna be real. They're daycare for some parents. And the thing is that
absolutely a daycare for some parents because
these
children
don't call it school, let's call it daycare.
Empty. They don't know a birthday. They don't know basic things, man. Things you would expect them to be learning from their environment.
But this is the thing. Children watch you. Remember I told you they watch or they mimic you and what you do? My daughter does the same thing. They mimic you. They watch what you do. This is why sometimes I like to be here so they can see what I'm doing. Even when my son Amir was with me, so they can see, not me tell, see what I'm doing. You don't see me kissing a girl, kissing a girl, kissing a guy. Yeah, this is what it is, baby. Come on. But they promote that. It's okay for gender. Like, nigga, well, wait a minute. Like, how
and they're promoting it to illiterate people.
Thank you. But what did the sister say? You always go after weak people. That's the key.
Oh, yeah.
So let me help y'all out. If y'all study The Art of War, if I can reach it, it's down there somewhere. If you study The Art of War, it says send out baits to people. Baits. Mislead them. Give certain people certain things so other people can follow. Are you following me? So they gave y'all the blue check. Now every nigga running around talking about they got a blue check. Niggas paying $14.95 just to be influencers. You are paying $14.95 because these cats that you see with these blue checks pay for their blue checks. What do? The blue checks was for people who are like music people, producers. That's what the blue check was for. It wasn't for the random person, but somebody sat back and said, you know what? I can make money off of these dumbass people. Y'all don't get it? I don't have a blue check, but I'm a producer. I did radio too. But I refuse to buy a blue check to influence someone. So this is what they're doing. This is why these things are happening. But if I show you this, you wouldn't want to talk about this. Let me show you something. This is not what you want to promote. This is a throwback when I ain't had no locks on my hair. So it was a Spanish sister that actually I bumped into in a vegan restaurant. And this is a school called Business Tech High School in Philadelphia. Right? I used to go here I think it was twice a month I would go here. She would invite me here. So let me see if I can pull this video up. But y'all wouldn't know about this because y'all don't want this. Let me show you something. Why is that going to happen? When you see January the 1st, December the 31st, January 1st, isn't it still cold outside? How could it possibly be a new year? So when you see right about in the middle of March, what happens? It gets warmer. It gets warmer. The trees start growing. These things start changing. These don't get wrong. I thought about that. Things start changing around. It gets warmer. The trees start blooming. That's the
Trying to mess up my birthday.
You got a solar return coming? Solar return? You can't have a birthday again. It was already here.
I don't mess
You don't celebrate birthdays?
I celebrate solar returns. The sun comes back into your house. It's called solar or solar.
So is that every day?
But no, what happens is only when the sun goes back into your house. If I had a black, what I would show you. How many people saw the cardinal? But they have a circle, right? And in between it, got a cross that's in beside. You ever see a Catholic church like that? That's the sun on the cross right there. When they said Jesus or the sun was on the cross, that's what they're talking about. It's going up and down the equinox, northern and southern. That's all it is. The sun in the sky.
Right, you said everything was changing, everything was going back, whatever. Mm-hmm. Right, so you know how they had the all the what's the things called?
Business Tech High School. Yeah, but did I say have to build a school here? I mean, if you look at certain places, it's back on the rise again. Everything, Atlantic City is going to be gone in a couple of years. It's all promotion. And the Spanish girl is in the back. When you invited me, I would go ahead.
No, I heard that's ending too. Go ahead.
So what do you exactly think about politics and stuff? Do you vote and everything?
Oh, it depends. I would vote for somebody I know. Hey, y'all, before we get out of here, let's get a picture because we're going to actually have a still picture also.
Yeah, you was talking about how the world is not ending. The world, and you said the world's not ending.
The world's not ending. The people.
But in the Bible, it talks about how the world's going to end and all this stuff about
If we don't do it,
burn. No, I'm saying that
It's all that stuff that you're reading are symbolic. The Bible's called the Biblical Heliotext. That's the name of the Bible.
Why is it year 2012 gonna be a change year?
Yeah, because what happens, everything has by nature. What she said. It's like you trying to cover grass that's on cement. It's going to pour through because the truth is going to come out. In scriptures, it says you can't hide truth under a bushel basket. The truth is going to come out eventually.
But why 2012?
That's what they say about 2012, because if you don't see the changing right now, a lot of things are changing. New age. How many people know what an age is? No, there's different parts to this. And you know the crazy part? The light-skinned sister, the light-skinned, not that one, is another one. She said she went home and said her mother wanted to talk to me. She said she was impressed. They was calling me their teacher. So this is what black people are afraid of. She said 2012. This is before 2012, my nigga. Did I say I have to build a school to teach people? You don't need no school, baby. Come on, man. We got people promising you schools for the past 15 years, my nigga. You don't need a school. That's all you got to do is have a teacher that is brave enough, like she was, because that sister was from Spain. And she met me in a vegan restaurant, said, would you mind coming to talk to my students? I said, sure. That's what I said. And from that point on, they kept asking for me to come back to the school and speak. So I would go there twice a month. So part of it's like different parts on YouTube. Y'all can go check it out and share it. The problem is Carter G. Woodson, who started Negro Week, not Black History Month, said, a black teacher is nothing but a white teacher. A black teacher is nothing but a white teacher. And that's the problem. Y'all don't have the heart. Oh, I'm going to get fired. I don't know. Let me see. And then you want to judge these children. No. These cats probably grown as hell right up. I think they got to be in their 20s now, mid-20s. They got to be. While we sitting over here talking about who's sleeping with who and who's doing white and snow bunnies and nah, bruh. Nah. You don't really want it. This is what is happening, people. And the crazy part was, right? I had a conversation with Karis One about that. How do I go into the school and teach these children? I asked Karis One that question. How do I go? He said, you hip hop, baby. Talk about hip hop. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I did. So stuff like this, every day that I would walk around, I would do stuff like this. Do anybody know what this is right here? We're going to talk about it a little bit more. I'm going to show you how they got their nigga wake up calls, okay? Because you're not really teaching people nature. Do anybody know what this is? Do you know what that is, sister? I see the line. Come on, y'all. Y'all keep typing. Come on the feed.
It looks like a clock.
But yeah, she.
You right. But I'm gonna explain to you. See, everything that I do and when I'm walking is class. I was walking through this place with my son before he got killed. Right? I was walking through this place with my son before he got killed. And I had to explain to my son Amir what this was. This is in Rittenhouse Square. Let me explain this to y'all. Rittenhouse Square is a square. It's a square. Rittenhouse Square. So a square in the compass, the circle and the square, it was like a turntable. And then you got the 33 or 32. You follow me? Like the fez we wear on our heads. You don't understand that yet? The fez that we wear on our heads. You don't get it yet? So in Rittenhouse Square, that's how we used to tell time. We would look at the sun because the sun would actually move on that right there. I had to explain that to my son Amir. That's how we told time. So what we carry on our wrists is not a watch, people. That's not. It's a sundial too. On the north, east, west, and south, 12, 3, 6, and 9. That is your cardinal points that you're built up off of. 12 o'clock to 3 o'clock is called a deacon, which is a decade. From 3 to 6 is a deacon, which is a decade. From your 6 to your 9 is a deacon, which is called a decade. From your 9 to your 12 is called a deacon, which is a decade, as in the deacons in the church. That is your 4 cardinal points. Your fire, your earth, your air, your water, your winter, your summer, your spring, your fall. That's what that is. You don't get it? It's called cardinal points. And this is why the Pope is called the cardinal. If you give them the basics, they will get it. But they make stuff complicated in school, so you won't get it. While they teach their children science. This is why people don't even know about the Waldorf Astoria. Do you know anything about that school, sis? Do y'all know about the Waldorf Astoria?
No.
Oh, you should look it up. I swear to God. Look that school up. They got one in Philly. They got one in Florida. Somebody look up the Waldorf Astoria school. I'm going to show you how crazy this is. And then see how you're a teacher, right? Why these teachers don't know these things? Think about it. I'm going to look it up.
You would be surprised, man, that like from watching you studying in certain places that I have, I just sit back and I am totally I'm lost for words because the direction of education leads the nation completely. And the fact that people in our communities do not advocate for these elementary all the way up to high school, advocating for the directionality and where we're going with our children by going and attending these meetings, these board meetings, and staying on top of these people with this power to control how the child will receive information, what type of information they're going to receive, because they're with those. Your child is there 5 days, 8 hours. Yeah. So that is cultivating a whole conditioning of the mind, body, and spirit. And it's not enough adults out here in all the 50,000 states of the Americas and not saying anything, not going to meetings, not advocating for anything. It just amazes me. And you have a group of children every state that do not know how to do for self. They don't know the basic needs of function. They can't read. They can't hold a pencil. They can't do math. What are we trying to accomplish here? But yet we have this Black Lives Matter. We have these conversations of, oh, we're Black and, we're fighting for the culture and, the white man is keeping us down. It's like, y'all are lost, man.
He's not keeping me down. I don't know how that's happening.
The power is in the schools. When the people wake up and realize y'all need to be in these meetings, y'all need to be at these schools, y'all need to be seeing what is being taught to my child? What is the conversations that we are having? What are we advocating for? What are we doing? You will be amazed at how quickly the state that you live in, the county, the community that you live in can change over time. Because when you are protecting the child's mind and the child's rights, you're protecting your life as an adult because you understand what the child is doing. But see, y'all going to work and the work has you all confusion and lost in your job, and they're not even paying y'all enough to raise your babies. They're not paying y'all enough to be able to provide a safe living for them.
They would never pay. Listen, teachers, real teachers don't get paid. I hope y'all see that.
Listen, you already know I don't. Hey.
Y'all see what's on my screen, right? Let's see how this is going to work. Like, you see what's on the screen, right? So let's get that popping. Okay, seriously.
I'm just being honest. Like, it is very, and then you have people going to this presidential election. They're going to meet these people. They're talking to these people, and y'all not talking about absolutely nothing with these people. You don't know who the mayor is from the governor. You can't tell the basic Bill of Rights laws that govern you in the state that you're in. But you're advocating for yet another adult to run this quote unquote run. I'm gonna put quote unquote run this country. It just amazes the hell out of me. Like, sheesh, it's crazy.
It is. So I asked everybody to look up the Waldorf School. I asked everybody, what do y'all know what that school is? You know the only time y'all probably heard of the Waldorf is when y'all
sounds more like The hotel that's down here.
That's what I was going to say. That's in Coming to America. Remember?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That's the only time y'all probably heard that. So next time you see it, you're gonna say, oh, that's what it was. So it's a school called the Waldorf, right? It's one in Germantown in Philadelphia. So what it deals with heart, hand, and head. I'm gonna say this again: heart, hand, head. Heart, hand, head. So if you can't change something with the heart, you change it with your hands. If you can't change it with your hands, you change it with your head. Go look it up. I swear. Go look up the curriculum for that motherfucker. So I remember being in Texas one time. I was in Dallas, and the dude comes in a Whole Foods. The Whole Foods is near Six Flags. For y'all from Texas know what I'm talking about. The Whole Foods is near Six Flags. So as I'm going into the Whole Foods, there's a guy coming out the Whole Foods with his daughter. He's not from the United States. So he was telling me that his family's relocating to the United States, but his daughter's in school with his family that is from the United States. So as I'm talking with him, I'm asking where he's from. And I said, where you from? Hindustan? He looked at me and said, how did you know? He said, India. I said, no, Hindustan, right? He said, yes. Darker than the motherfucker, bro. He was dark, I swear. But you would never call him black. So as we talking, he said, I'm only here because my daughter's in the school, Waldorf School. And the Waldorf School is a school that deal with heart, hand, and head. I said, nigga, like, damn, what's up? So I'll go, you know me, I'm looking it up. Nigga, like, whoa. But we don't know these things. You follow me? I'm looking at this like, but if I bring this to people, we got all these great people that call themselves doctors and scholars, but you never brought up that school. Think about it. So when you see me, I have to move a certain way because we got black people that look like you and I. Like Umi told me, she said, I never forget, rest in peace. Umi said to me, Yasim's mother, most deaf for some of y'all, she told me to be very careful about people. This is what she said to me. Be very careful about your own people because they'll be the ones that try to stop you. So when that happened on Michael Collier's show, I thought about what Umi said, but I didn't say it. When Umar said, don't bring Sabir on, I said, nigga, it's not the white man, it's niggas. So when Umar said that to Michael Collier, I said, damn, okay, so I'm not surprised at anything anymore, sis. I know it's our people that say, don't bring Sabir over here. I'm not surprised. So y'all don't understand my crazy ass mindset, how my mind is, because I know people. So when that happened, right? Yes, the Waldorf School is told you. What I tell you? Motherfucking private, independent. What I tell you? What did I just tell you? You thought I was lying? If you look it up, you're going to see exactly what I'm talking about. So this guy, this is why I could talk to anyone from anywhere and actually explain it. I keep trying to tell you, the curriculum is a mug, big. So imagine what's in my crazy head, what I can be teaching people if everybody actually say, yo, brother, I got you, homie. I told people I want to take everybody back to Philadelphia and do a tour to Philly. I said, well, I can't even get $2,000. Ain't that a motherfucker? $2,000 ain't nothing. That's a kick in the bucket. If everybody on the feed put $100 up, just think about it. So don't ever expect me to do too much. I'm fine. You can't even get people to put up $100, brother. I had to pay my car note. Nigga, get rid of your car note, obviously. I had to pay my mortgage, nigga. Okay, mortgage means a dead pledge. How about that part? Let's talk about it for a minute. But we don't want this. So please don't keep asking me to do everything. Right? Unless y'all want to. Hold up. Unless you want to do this. Let's put this back up here one more time for y'all. There it is. We're going to leave it up there for it. Okay? So, the sundial. There's a thing called the dial also, sis. It's a dial. And if you look at the radio dial, there is no such thing as long distance. This is what I was explaining to my son, Amir, as I was standing here. There is no such thing as long distance. It's only frequencies and vibrations. When you vibrating on a high level, right? Or higher level conversation. Imagine me being on 19 Keys show telling y'all that part. He'd be like, nigga, we're going to cut this motherfucker right here. So when you're vibrating on a high frequency or a high level, there's only frequencies and vibrations. When you smack a pole, the pole vibrates. Right? If you're vibrating and you walk into a room with a person like Umar Johnson didn't want to come on that show with me, Your vibration will destroy them. You don't have to say nothing ill about them. It's your vibration that will kill them. So as I'm explaining this to my son standing here, and I'm telling him about the dial, there's a stone, there's a thing. Where's my dial at? I carry a dial with me too. Look up a dial. And this is where you get the term radio dial from. There's only frequencies and vibrations, 99.9, da 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 da. You follow me? So what happened, I was telling my son, this is where your dial soap come from. Okay? This is where the dial soap, and if you ever look at the dial soap, it has a sun on it. And that's how we told time, by the sun, Ra. And that's where your radiation come from, or your rays come from, Ra, the sun. That's what I was doing with my son as I'm walking with him, giving him the history. This is how you educate people. It is not hard, people, to do this. I mean, teaching is harder than learning. Teaching is very hard than learning. So I've been on here for 1 hour and 31 minutes. Anybody wants a rebuttal, just use your time to come. So when I said I would go to Philadelphia, right? Stop having private conversations, family. You got something to say, come on the feed. Come on the feed. Come on the feed and talk to Sabir. Don't, if you want to talk to my peoples right here, Poppy Gold, DM them, email them, but have a conversation with me, okay? Have that conversation with Wa on the feed, okay? I'm trying to get you guys to be men, or if you're a woman, to be a woman. That's all I'm trying to get y'all to do, okay? So the reason why these things are happening is because you're not being told. So I don't know if y'all familiar with Seth Williams in Philadelphia, or Thomasina Times in Philadelphia, Shaka Fatah in Philadelphia. All of these people was brought up on RICO charges. All of them was brought up on RICO charges. What is happening to Eric Adams is nothing new. It's supposed to happen to him. What happened to Eric Adams is supposed to happen. I'm not saying the man is guilty or not, but he's getting that nigga wake-up call. He's getting the nigga wake-up call. I told everybody we can be in Philadelphia right here. The first law library in America. I said, if everybody got behind me, we can actually do something right here. But we don't have people that's willing to do it because we selfish as shit. That's the problem. I said right here, Jenkins Law Library in Philadelphia. This is the first law library in America. Remember I told you America, or the United States, Philadelphia is the birthplace of the United States. Philadelphia is the birthplace of the United States. There's so much history that's there in Philadelphia. But you let cats get on the feed and say it's white supremacy, brother. With the white man taking down the black man. No, the black man wanted something. That's why these things are happening. If I'm wrong, come check me, B. Please check me if I'm wrong. So bear with me. I'm going to show you something. Bear with me 1 second. I'm going to show you what you could have and how, if you really wanted to deal with these people, right? You put the work in. There's a book. Let me see if I can find my books. There's a book called The Home Rule Charter that everybody should have. Everyone should have a copy of the Home Rule Charter of your city. The Home Rule Charter of your city will tell you the duties of the mayor. Not Sabir Bays, the duty of the mayor. Let me see if I can find it. Damn, did I put it up here? You can look it up online. Home Rule Charter. Right? So the Home Rule Charter will tell you the duty of the mayor. Let me see if I can find it in my head. I thought I took a picture of it. Give me 1 second. I mean, y'all can Google it. Let me just Google it for you. I know y'all want me to do everything for y'all, but so please hit my Zelly and my PayPal. Okay? That's all I ask. Act like I'm a lying politician. So I'm just going to put it up here for y'all. If you got something from it, I hope everybody support. Okay, please do that. That's all I ask. Home Rule Charters. This is what the mayors are under. A city. It's a charter, people. And you have the books on it. Every city has their Home Rule Charter. So Every city is a corporation. It's a business, people. It's a business. It's a business. Okay? It's a business. Right? So what's happening with them, they should be the ones that's being brought up on charges. They should be. Okay? I'm not worrying about Adam being with Diddy. That's irrelevant, brother. That's irrelevant subject. I'm not even talking about what Adams. How do you know? Niggas, where do y'all get the information from? Come on the feed and talk to me. People always saying stuff. Give me the information. Let's go. Why? Where's the connection at? Hit the feed. Niggas still, well, brother, he was with Diddy. I'm telling you because I seen it online, brother. I know it because I've seen it online. He was with Diddy. Nigga, who? Nigga, cops be with each other every day. Guilt by association. Why y'all not talking about the cops that's doing stuff to people? Niggas always like to jump on stuff and beat your brother down instead of using logic and common sense. But you would never say nothing about a cop that's next to another cop or a bad cop that knows what another cop is doing. But you niggas over here beating somebody up. Or he's around Diddy. No. Corruption is a mug. Corruption is the key. And they're doing it to y'all every single day. Every day. Niggas always trying to bring, well, brother, you know, I'm going to tell you what happened. No. Listen. Pay attention. Pick up a law dictionary. So in here, it's called RICO law, Racketeering Influence and Corruption Organization Act. All of you Negroes with blue checks wants to be influencers. So what do you think? They're not investigating you cats? Yeah, they're investigating you too. Let's see how many people you got following you. This is why I don't have the Cash App anymore. Nigga, don't try to make me into a business. I ain't trying to be in a, what the hell you trying to force me into being a business for? Y'all don't get it yet? I study these contracts. So Eric Adams is also a victim of what's going on. So is Diddy is a victim. They're victims because niggas want something for nothing. Y'all don't get it? You ain't with me on this, man. I don't think they with me on this, sis. They like to be typing stuff. Y'all not
always.
Y'all not hearing me, man. Y'all not hearing me. So when I did this long time ago, let me help y'all out. I'm gonna show you what I did years ago, and I spoke about this, and I caught hell from my people because I was talking about what they were doing to y'all in these cities. I'm not fighting for people anymore because people don't fight for you. Bear with me. That was my newspaper.
That's a true fact.
This is my newspaper, right? Look at what I want y'all to pay attention. 2001. The so-called public hearing took place 3/27/2001, addressing a citywide. Cities are corporations. Cities is headed by a mayor. He's the chief executive officer. Bear with me. This is in Philly. To address the citywide livestock program, which had never been enacted into law, only under the color of law and fictional law, the public wasn't properly notified. No, they were not, right? The hearing, right, consisted of the city council, listen, public officials, members of the traffic court judge, right, boot and tow, members of the public on the police department. Are y'all following this? Eric Adams was part of that. Y'all don't understand the corruption, what I've been doing for years, right? This program is theft by deception. I want y'all to understand this is before there was a YouTube, an Instagram, a Facebook, all of these things that y'all watching. And my section was called jurisprudence. Intimidation, violence, illegal methods. Look. So right here where I talks about is RICO. I said corrupt organizations, but you keep worrying about Diddy, B. No, but you scared to go up against these people. So when I did this newspaper back then, I was exposing these things and telling y'all, you think I had the backing from my people? Do you think I had the backing of my people? It takes finance to do this, brother. I don't know if y'all understand. This is why these people are putting these people on these schools, on these lines. This is what they're doing. They will put these people in front of you. And then you have niggas look like you say, well, you know, don't bring him. Don't bring Sabir. He gonna go out. With the Malcolm scene, get your hand out my pocket. That's what's happening with us. So I talked about Title 49. You can look it up. And they're gonna that's not my number now. So don't try to call that number. That's not me anymore. Okay. That's not me anymore. So when I talked about what the cities were doing to our people, I said it back then. I was telling you this is what was happening. But y'all ain't want to hear that though. But y'all still don't want to hear it in 2024. So why would I keep wasting my breath on people that don't give a damn? I told people we can all be in Philadelphia and have a whole class at Jenkins Law Library. But do you think somebody said, brother, I got you? And this is the key. Sponsorship is always the key. That is the key, B. Not no pats on my back and saying you fighting for me, B. Come on, let's go. You fight for me, support what I'm doing. That was the newspaper. So when I was talking about what the cities was doing to the people, and you want me to jump on and say, well, brother, you know, they got the first sitting mayor. Nigga, he part of that. He should be. But let me help y'all out. All cities are municipalities. Bear with me. All cities are municipalities. Y'all should get my overstanding the language of law video. I'm keep trying to tell people that. Y'all should really get the overstanding the language of law video. So let me show y'all something. Municipal is all corporate. Municipal corporations municipal corporations, a legal institution formed by charter from sovereign. Who's the sovereign? Who is the sovereign? But they'll tell you that Moors run around claiming to be sovereign citizens. This is stupid as hell. It's to keep you away from this information. When all you got to do is pick up a law dictionary and invest in yourself, right? Pick up a law dictionary and look up sovereign citizen. That's all you got to do. Pick it up. Y'all want to be victims. It's like a female that likes to keep being beat up by the same dude, nigga. That's y'all. You like to be a victim. Because if you was really with it, you would get with this program right now. Okay? Y'all like it. Because this is responsibility. Let me show you a little bit more. Municipal authorities, municipal courts. Okay, so bear with me. I'm gonna show you a little bit more. All right, give me 1 second. What time I'm at? Where am I at on this time? Give me 1 minute, because I don't think y'all catching this, man. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna show you something else. Let's go here. And I told y'all should get the Dred Scott case. You keep ignoring that too. Keep trying to find it from somewhere else, and I'm gonna get it for free because I'm gonna download it somewhere and I'm gonna get it. Okay, this is the whole Dred Scott case, and I do have it. Let me explain this to y'all. Give me 1 second. Are we good? But why are the African race born in a state not permitted to share in one of the highest duties of citizen? The answer is obvious. He is not by the institution or laws of the state numbered amongst its people. He forms no part of sovereignty of the state. Y'all don't get it? Municipalities come out of DC, y'all. I don't know if y'all know that or not. And is not therefore called on to uphold or defend. This is the Dred Scott versus Sanford case. If you want this case, I have the whole case, people. It's over 100 and something pages. If you want it, please email me. Okay? So this case is still standing to this day. Still standing to this day. So I just showed you that charters was formed by sovereigns, right? But let me go to sovereignty for a second. Okay? Let's hit up sovereignty and show you in law dictionaries how black folks don't play no part of sovereignty. Can you see it, sis? Okay. So, sovereign people is the political body consisting of the entire number of citizens and qualified electors who, in their collective capacity, possesses the power of sovereignty and exercise them through their chosen representative. C. Scott versus Sanford. Why would it say that? Why would this law dictionary tell you to go see Scott versus Sanford? But when you go see Scott versus Sanford, this is the case. I know you don't want to read, but this is the case. This is the lawyer's edition. Not online. That's the lawyer's edition. Not Sabir Bey's edition. Lawyer's edition. So the reason why they're winning because they're ahead of you. That's the case. Email me if y'all want it. Email me. You want it? Email me. Oh, it's amazing when you read these things. And it still stands. Oh, well, brother, the 14th Amendment made us citizens, brother Sabir. Really? Let's go and see if the 14th Amendment made them citizens. Let's go up. Is everybody all right? I'm almost finished, y'all, so bear with me. An alien is a person within the meaning of the due process clause of the 14th Amendment. That's law. That's not me. There it is. Pick it up and read it. It never overturned it. Never. Read the Constitution. Let's have these conversations on the Constitution. Straight up. So all this stuff is happening to Diddy, to, you know, to Eric Adams. They set him up. It's a privilege. So of course they're going to come at you. Of course. Why not? You think you made it. You didn't make it, big. So some feelings are going to get hurt. So let me show you another document that y'all should have. If you don't have this, get the Rex 84. Listen. Y'all better get this too. Keep the adult public attention diverted away from real social issues and captivated by matters of no real importance. Keep the young public ignorant of real mathematics, real economics, real law, real history. Entertainment. Keep the public entertained below a 6th grade level. Work. It is. Okay. Read the Rex 84. It's in full effect. So all of this stuff that they're doing to people, okay, is by design. Again, let me give a shout out to this brother because I would like to do a lecture here where this was done at. Shout out to him. So, hold up. So I would like to do something here. So I'm going to put my email up here for y'all again. So that's the information. That's the Zelly. That's the PayPal. That's the Chime. If you want to chime in and say, yo, brother, I love your content. But I don't even know what else to say to them, sis. What else can I add? That's a beautiful mural that a brother did for me in Philadelphia. So I don't even know what else to say to people. But I do got a life to live. I have stuff I got to do. So that's my Chime, Zelly, and PayPal. Hopefully everybody can drop something. Okay, that's my email if you want to do any kind of speaking, lectures, whatever. That's my information up there. Let me give y'all my book cover that's going to be coming whenever I get my life together. So this is going to be my book cover. So check this out, sis. This is my son Amir, the one that got killed. That'll be my book cover right there. Ooh, that's it. That'll be my book cover. That's my son Amir. So listen, hopefully everybody, he got killed at 22 years old in 2020, y'all. So I could have thrown in the towel a long time ago on y'all. So please don't do anything for me because you want something from me. Let's make some zakat. Let's give, some support so we can keep these types of things going. And I hope that I have genuine people. So don't think that people do be coming on me. Do supporting like that, but they really don't when I get off these feeds. But I do it because I love parting this information on people. So if you love this content, please support it. I thank y'all so much, but I do got to get ready to go, and I have responsibilities to deal with. Okay, so share. If you have X, please share this out on X, and what's ever lost can be found, people. I'm gonna close out with this piece right here. I want y'all to sit back and just listen. Thank you for joining my coffee and conversation. Please go to X. Please share this out on X, Instagram, whatever. Reach out to me. I'm open. But I gotta close out with my brother Will Smith. Peace, my sister. Don't go nowhere, y'all. Listen up. Anything that's lost can be found, baby.
Original, a first form from which varieties arise, an authentic work of art as opposed to an imitation or reproduction. Why should I try to sound like y'all sound? That's what's wrong with the rap game right now. And it's like a circus with a bunch of clowns, with a bunch of clicks. I probably wrap circles around. I spit heat rock, and I ain't talking rolling. Soon as the beat knock, I'm crowd controlling. When I hear y'all, that's an awful sound. I don't ride beats, I take them off the ground, land them somewhere, show them the town. Even on foreign ground, let them know I'm around. I don't follow everybody when it's time to rap. At one time, everybody thought the world was flat. Sounds like you, that was my intention. I paid dues, now dues pay attention. Round, I don't follow everybody when it's time to rap. At one time, everybody thought the world was flat. Sounds like you, that was my intention. I paid dues, now dues pay attention. I live for it, even though the flicks is hitting. Crib sick, you can see the booth from the kitchen. Speak on it, cause I saw it happen. This is hip-hop, dog, I ain't just rapping. Y'all looking at a real MC, man. You couldn't check a mic for me. Why should I try to sound like y'all sound? What's wrong with the rap game right now? Why should I try to flow the way y'all flow into a show like y'all show? Nah, that ain't where my head at now. Y'all in the hip-hop lost and found. What's wrong with the rap game right now? When it's like a circus with a bunch of clowns, with a bunch of clicks. I probably rap circles. Let's talk about rhyme capability. Let's talk about hip-hop versatility. Let's talk about taking the game beyond. How the hell we gonna have a battle of wits? Trick to unarmed. Let's talk about love for the game. I mean real love. Back before there was fame, I'm real with it. I ain't claiming the reign, but when y'all talk about rap, y'all gonna start saying my name. For real though, I ain't playing. Plenty of y'all love it, brother. Just scared to say it. Y'all the first ever rap Grammy. Let's talk about the only reason your ass went to Miami. Y'all chocolate rim, check throwback jersey, check champagne bottle, check lots of miles. Damn, that's the list for 90% of y'all videos and songs. Am I wrong? Why should I try to sound like y'all sound? What's wrong with the rap game right now? Why should I try to flow the way y'all flow into a show like y'all show? Nah, that ain't where my head at now. Y'all in the hip-hop lost and found. What's wrong with the rap game right now? And it's like a circus with a bunch of clowns, with a bunch of clicks. I probably rap circles around. Lost. When you a slave to the bears with no care for the cost. So what you saying to kids? Found is when your lyrics are testing time and your mind hear that your spirit is blessed divine. Lost is when you rhyme till your throat gets sore, but you don't even believe what you say no more. Found is when you bleed hard into the mic and the pain you sustain, it can change a life. Lost is when you hide behind the freedom of speech. Well, sure, you're free to do it, but what it mean to do it? Did you need to do it? Did you need to do it? Did you take time to think about the seed you ruined? Found is Esco did, President. Found is Norman Hill. Found is Rakim. Found could be you if you felt the message. And ask yourself this question: why should I try to sound like y'all sound? What's wrong with the rap game right now? Why should I try to flow the way y'all flow into a show like y'all show? Nah, that ain't where my head at now. Y'all in the hip-hop lost and found. Shout out to Willie, man. You get some life now. And it's like a circus with a bunch of clowns, with a bunch of clicks. I probably rap circles. Why should I try to sound like y'all sound? That's what's wrong with the rap game right now. Why should I try to flow the way y'all flow into a show like y'all show? Nah, that ain't where my head at now. Y'all in the hip hop lost and found. What's wrong with the rap game right now? Man, it's like a circus with a bunch of clowns, with a bunch of clicks. I probably wrap circles around.
I thank y'all so much. Until next time, don't forget, I know y'all didn't go there, but hit the Zelly and the PayPal. Peace, my sister. Salam from the UK in the building. What up? I got to give a shout out before we get out. Shout out to the UK in the building. What's good?